Can you do it so we can see us?
Okay, so this is so weird. You ready? So this is the story of us going to my wife's Elodie's father's house in the south of France in 2012. We went there for 2 weeks, and let's begin.
Ça s'appelle Montréal,
Ça s'appelle Montréal.
comme le Canada.
Yes, like
Look
the
at
Canada.
this side.
The village like
I
Montréal.
miss the views. I know, I'm like so excited. I'm like, look baby, look. Sorry. I missed it.
Look the mountains.
Mountains.
That's the Canadians. 3,000 and up the highest point. Nearly 4,000.
So this is what we saw when we were driving on the way to my dad's house. Now the thing about my dad is that he does not believe in speed when it comes to driving. He likes to take his time, and when I say take his time, I mean a distance that would usually take maybe 30 minutes would take 2.5 hours. He loves to drive very slowly, not only because he thinks that it's dangerous to go fast, but also because he likes to enjoy the scenery and look around and see what is around the car while he's driving.
So then we finally arrived at her father's house, and this is what we saw. And then next thing you know, we see Cal exploring.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
So we went through this natural tunnel, and what was the tunnel called again? I'm
La
sorry.
Grotte du Mas d'Azur.
So this is what we saw going through it.
Now the thing about the tunnel is that it was not man-made, it was made by water over billions of years. With time it got big enough that we were able to, the French people were able to make a road, and so you can drive through the tunnel.
So after the tunnel, we went back to Elodie's father's house, and he started feeding his cats. So this is him explaining how he feeds his cats.
He climbs up, but these days he's too old to climb, so we have to help him to get up there. Voila. And the new cat, which is the burnt tail, he eats here. And Mickey, he eats under this chair. Voila. Now, the time is there to open. So these two have already come in. The others, they are looking
These cats is like a whole ritual. My dad absolutely adores his animals, and in order to make sure that each one of the cats are eating enough, they each have their own little plates and their own little places where they can eat.
So this was one of our highlights of the trip. We decided to go to the lake, and you know what it was called?
The Lac de Montbrun. It's biking distance from my dad's house, so we use my dad's very ancient bikes and bike roads all the way to the lake.
But we still arrived. So after the lake, we were really hungry, so we went to one of the local shops in Elodie's father's town. We need some milk too, or we get that at the market.
So every Sunday in the town, there is a market. The market offers all kinds of different French products like cheese and fruits, vegetables, meat. And then you also find a lot of hippies trying to sell products made out of cannabis.
So they had this in the market?
Take a picture of it.
And then they also had this. And then they also had this.
Tanya, that you look real good. So much skin, such a beautiful build. She ought to be somewhere in Hollywood. Talking about you, nobody but you.
And off we went to the Pyrenees, and on our way, this is what we saw. This area where I went to school is up in the mountains, and it usually looks absolutely stunning.
So on the way, not only did we see scenery, but we had to stop because the car overheated. This is one of the times where we had to stop for the car. This is...
My dad had his car when we were really young. This is the same car that he had. Now his car overheats really easy, and the way to the lake where we were going was all up in the mountains. So on our way there, we had to stop quite a few times to let the engine cool down. However, on that day, let's just say it was really foggy and we could not see anything. So our 3.5-hour trip was a little bit disappointing. A few years later, I took you there again on a sunny day, and this is what we were supposed to see.
But even though we didn't see anything, when we got to the very top, we made the best as we were going down. So this is some of the scenery that we saw as we were going down the mountain. So this is funny, we get back to the house and me and Elodie's father start talking. What I didn't know is that the camera was on, so this is what our conversation was about. You wait like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. See, I'll show you. See. Watch this. See?
It doesn't come back.
Yeah, if you feel it, it's really...
We can't grip it with anything.
So it's, yeah, if I can take it apart. I think it's one of Elodie's hairs. Or so, I don't know what's in here, but something's in there.
Oh.
Same for this, like that's on, that's off. It's supposed to cut off.
And it's still on. That's not good. But perhaps you can turn it off by taking the batteries out.
Yeah, I could do that, but I don't. This is what I really care about, yeah.
You can't take any pictures anymore.
Yeah, I could take pictures.
Oh yeah? When you press,
yeah, I could just
takes.
Yeah, like
The thing about my dad is that he has no clue when it comes to technology. Cameras for him are a mystery, such as, and anything else that is for us very common, like telephones or computers, he just doesn't know about. So he was trying to understand what people were saying about the camera not being not working, but I don't think he got all that.
So we went to this village for a festival. What was that village called? This is a festival where you pay like $20 and everybody eats and whatnot. You know what that village is called?
La Bastide de Besplat.
So what's funny is like all the other tables were having a really good time, but this is what I saw at my table. And the good thing, everybody at the table started drinking like a lot, so it was kind of boring at first, but this is how my table was after everybody started drinking.
People love to drink wine in France, that's not a secret. The town where I grew up.
As we're going down, Elodie asked me this question.
Oh, he looks really comfortable.
Yeah, but he used to hit my head, that's the thing.
Wait. Okay.
And that's
it. That was our 2-week adventure in the south of France.
Let's get together.
Boom.
It's not hard to spend an afternoon here. It's relaxing.